sensational. Has he done enough, Foxes? Oh, that is a big spin. It is time for Q3 to begin. You can see a little bit of hustle and bustle in the garages already. We've got a Mercedes and a McLaren heading out already. 10 drivers then looking to clinch that pole position. I'd love to put a name on it, but it truly is anyone's guess. Who is going to come up clutch and take the pole lap? Mistakes can be made, invalidations earned. We will have to wait and see over these next 11 minutes as all our drivers start heading out on track. We can see Ultra firing out in the Alpine. We've seen it in the first two qualifying sessions, the power of the double run. Maybe we're going to be seeing that in the opening few laps here in Q3. Is it going to still be as effective in the dying few minutes of this session?
It'll be interesting to see, although the tyre wear is not, even though the tyre wear is not great round here, it'll be interesting to see who's managed to save a brand new set. I dare say that some of those Q2 runs, or maybe some of the multiple Q3 runs, were done on scrubs. So it's going to be interesting to see. I would say, unfortunately, this game isn't as good as the last game. In the last game, the 2020 game, it basically, the tyre info that we can select on screen, it basically remembered the total laps that those tyres have done, and it worked with the wear percentage on the actual system. This one doesn't seem to do it. Even if you come out on a set of scrubs, it will say 0 laps. So it's a little bit harder for us to tell in this game.
As ever, Flecky is going to be the first man over the line. Can't help himself. He loves it, doesn't he? He absolutely loves it. Let's get the telemetry on then. Let's see how he goes for his first
so basically what we thought, Tommy, is probably not fair to let Ellis drive his Golf round here because he just smash everybody. So we just thought we'd put him in something slower. So we've chosen a Mercedes F1 car.
Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, Flecky gets it slightly wrong. Not what he was looking for. Not what he was looking for indeed. Let's see what Leroy has got. Leroy is Season 1 champ. It looks like he is just burning off a little bit of fuel, easing into it. An interesting strat, it must be said. Let's see what our current champion has to say about it. Sitting at top of the Drivers' Championship in Season 3, TMS Matt has made it 3 from 3 so far. A few things going his way in the past couple of races, but ever consistent and putting his name into the mix for these race victories. Question is, can he make it 4 from 4? It looks like he's got some stiff competition so far. Lager throwing out the bit, seems to be enjoying himself. It's good to have you here, my friend. It is going to be nothing short of exciting. Got 8 minutes
and this is going to be really interesting. The really interesting thing from Lager's point of view, the only person he would have seen really is Hansen and Flecky. Yes. He's only really got those two to gauge off in terms of a yardstick, so it's going to be interesting for him to see how our fellow Bluefoxx team guys shape up against the guys we have in this BFL.
Mellow cover sets the first time a 32.847 Ultra.
There's my man Ultra. I didn't want to jinx him with the commentator's curse. That lap was clean.
It's a 32.1, but we've seen the 31 mark broken.
Yeah, the man, he made use of every exit curb. He hit every exit. He hit every apex.
There it is.
Super clean from Mr. Ultra.
31.9. Geez, that's a great lap. Let's see.
Remember, the double runs. The double runs are powerful, so these times are going to be banging through. We're going to have to keep on top of these.
Let's see what
Ferrari boys
the rival has got.
running.
Exotic planes. Wow! Wow, 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 wow.
31.3. That's over half a second on TMS Matt.
Woo-wee. Alrighty then. Okay, things you love to see. That is setting down a gauntlet. 31.359. We'll say it again, double runs. Is he going to go quicker?
You've got to think he will.
Flecky
is
retires.
out.
Flecky retires.
So that's coming into the chicane in sector 3.
Oh.
So he's obviously got a little bit squiggly either on the exit curb or maybe hit the sausage on the inside that's thrown him to the outside wall. That's unfortunate from Flecky. That's a really awkward place to be as well. Mertzy's set a 32.1. He's just invalidated his double run though. That could be costly.
That's such an unusual place. Flecky
Agent in the other Ferrari has done it the other way, so he invalidated his first lap, so his double run's not going to be affected. Let's see how he goes on this one. He got very, very lucky not to invalidate out of turn 5. But he's hooked up all these apexes nicely. Missed that one. Rear end squiggling around.
Oh, hang on. Here comes a bit of Ferrari team orders.
Yeah,
so you got Agent. There it is. Teamwork making the dream work. Oh, I think Mercy's a bit too far ahead to really get a decent slipstream.
You get it from a good range back, because I think the slipstream starts at about 1.2.
Could have been a little bit better. Oh wow, Exotic goes quicker again.
It's good enough for a purple middle sector from Agent though, so Mercy has done some work.
Oh my god. 31.1.
2 corners to go for Agent.
Jesus. Let's see what Agent's got then. Oh, that's nicely around there. Oh, I think it's no! 32.344. That is close. Ellis remaining in the pits. Exotic went quicker. 31.1. Absolutely outstanding lap.
The TK Dab on a scrub set. I dare say that TMS Matt is on a scrub set as well. Given that there was no difference between him and Exotic last one. He only went on a single run as well, which makes me believe that they were scrubbed, because if they were brand new, you know for a fact he's going double run.
5 minutes to go.
So yeah, we're looking at scrubs for TMS Matt.
Are we looking to head out onto track to make sure we're getting a good kind of, bit of tyre warm up, kind of give ourselves a decent go with the double run?
If you've got to think, if they're brand new tyres and you want a double run at it, you've obviously got to allow for about maybe 3:05.
Yeah,
and then whatever your outlap's gonna take. So you wouldn't want to be kind of I think you want to be around to be safe. You needed to be out now to get your double run in, really. Maybe just get away with it around this 4:20 to 4:10 mark.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I say, once you cross the line,
4 minutes to go to really.
Yeah, when you cross the line, you need about 3:05 to make sure that you can get to start that second run. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Still a long way to go. In this Q3 session, anything can happen. That is a fantastic lap from both Exotic. TMS Matt as well into the 1:31s. He is already back out on track, doing an out lap. Now this is interesting. Rather than a double run, how about a couple of laps where ultimately you're driving the car around, you're taking it easy, taking it chill, and all you're doing is just burning some of that fuel off. Get the car as light as possible, wait for the track evolution, bang, then go for it.
Yeah.
But you are then banking on one perfect lap. That is your only issue. You are putting all your eggs in one basket to try and clinch that pole position.
I don't know, say that only really that suits people that are good at qualifying. Like I say, you've known me long enough. I've never been a one lap kind of guy.
No.
Be it time trial or be it qualifying sessions. Like my strength is my consistency and my race pace. Always has been. I think always will be. I'm the type of guy that in time trial or on like Forza Rivals, for example, I'm the guy that will take 60 laps to hook up one perfectly. So. Yeah, so it's going to be dependent on what these guys are. I say, like, qualifying for me is never a strength. So for me, leaving it to one lap always goes wrong. It always gets me in trouble, which is why I say I default to the double runs. But there will be people out there that are just so metronomic that they'll be able to just bang it in when they need to.
Well, I can tell you quite firmly, TMS Matt is putting his foot to the floor. All you've got to do is listen to that engine, and he is absolutely going for it. So too is Callum Ultra, a little bit further ahead on the lap. He'll be crossing the line a bit sooner. Exotic on a lap. Everybody now starting to come round for their final runs. Quite nicely spaced as well. I think Ultra currently has gone purple.
Yep.
What on earth has Mr. Ultra got in store? He's got a couple of laps left. Has he been waiting quietly? Well, he's got one corner to go. We're going to find out.
Well, he's another one.
Oh, 31.8.
31.8. So here's another one that I suspected would be on the scrubs. But don't forget, this will be the second lap of Callum Ultra's run. So if the first lap's a 31.8,
TMS Matt
is 31.3.
Times are starting to fly in now. Mercy at 32.1. That's not far off.
Are we going to see it, Blue? Are we going to see the magical 130?
Oh, TK Dab is invalidated.
That's not good. Especially with this sort of
he'll
time
get
frame.
round.
He'll get a wriggle on.
He'll get round. He'll get an opportunity.
I wonder if we're going to see it. I said at the start of this quali that I'm expecting early 131s, maybe even the late 130s. Are we going to see the magical 130 around Sochi?
Oh my goodness me. Right,
oh, TMS Matt gets a little bit lucky there. Gets away with going extending around that turn 6 or turn 5. I forget which one it is, but
comes Leroy. He'll get a chance to go again.
Matt really pushing these exits.
Leroy 30. He's got to do everything he can, hasn't he? Meanwhile, Exotic Planes now come up to line. Is
trying
he
to
going
get a glimpse
quicker?
Of TMS Matt's steering wheel just to see if he's up.
Exotic is saving it for one final go. So Exotic's holding back. This is going to be the last opportunity for TMS Matt to try and clinch pole.
I think, unless my eyes are deceiving me, I think he's
not. He's in the
steering wheel
pits.
delta.
I think he's coming into the pits. He's not up. Wow, Callum Ultra's crossed the line as well. He is. He taught that bollard a lesson.
TMS Matt. Yeah.
Wow, he was pushing like crazy. Let's see what Mercy's got. Oh, Mercy! Go! Pips Ultra into P3. What a lap.
P3 for Mertz. Great lap.
Ellis as well. Pips Mellow Cover. He's still got a lap to go. Mellow Cover, his teammate, is going to be the next man over the line. You're talking thousands of a second between these Mercedes teammates. What's Mellow got? Is he up? Oh, they trade places. Mellow's back up into P5.
Don't forget to say the two McLaren boys, currently 7th and 8th, they're going to be the last two cars to cross the line. Exotic doesn't need to complete, so I'd imagine he'll be diving into the pits unless he wants a glorious shot at that 130.
Oh, TK Dab!
Up to P3.
Woo!
Where's Leroy going to
Out
finish?
of
Leroy's
nowhere.
currently P8. Is he going to improve? He's up to P6.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And it's an invalidation from Exotic. He backs off. That is pole position then for Mr. Exotic Planes. Now, is that his first official pole position, or has he taken pole before?
I think he's had a pole before.
I think he has had a pole before. GG. What a lap. Throws the car around in style around the final corner. GG's all drivers. Exotic then tops the timesheets in every single session. A 131.119 championship leader though.
Callum Ultra, that's his best start of the season. He's up in P5.
He's been pushing, hopefully converts that to a points finish. TK Dab and Mertzy on the second row, Ultra and Leroy third row, Mellow Cover, Ellis, Agent and Flecky complete the top 10.